This is an important video if you're somebody that's lacking on your chest like I am. So I'm somebody that the rest of my body is pretty developed, bigger arms, bigger back, and pretty decent shoulders, but my chest is lacking. And when I work out, I don't feel my chest. So I'm guessing you feel similarly if you're watching this video. You're not feeling your chest activate. Maybe you're bench pressing and you don't feel it in your chest. You feel it in your shoulders, you feel it in your elbows, and you just don't get a good chest workout anymore. So here's a few tips that I'm gonna give you in this video that's going to activate your chest and help you get a better chest workout and break past your chest plateau. So let's get in the video right now. First thing I'm going to do is activate my chest. So I'm gonna activate, so that's the first tip, and then I'm gonna pre-exhaust. So pre-exhausting means that I'm gonna work my chest muscles exclusively, so that way when I'm doing bench press or something, I'm burning out and I'm not using my triceps or my shoulders. So I'm just gonna do a couple sets of push-ups, all different varieties, to get my chest activated. Now we're gonna do an iso movement for our chest to pre-exhaust it. So if you've never heard of pre-exhausting, it's a technique, like I was saying before, that burns out the body part that you wanna target the most. So for example, I wanna hit my chest during this chest workout, so I'm gonna pre-exhaust my chest. Now when I'm doing bench press, I'm not gonna fatigue my triceps or my shoulders. So that's a big part. When I'm doing bench press, my shoulders and my triceps give out before my chest, and that's why I don't feel it in my chest as much. So we're gonna pre-fatigue the chest, so when I'm doing bench press, my chest will fail first. I already got a pump and I already got the blood flow in my chest, so that's where the contraction is gonna be and that's where the feeling is gonna be. The chest is activated now. We pre-exhausted the chest. So the chest is gonna be a little weaker. So you're gonna do a little bit less weight than you normally do on your compound movements. Normally I wouldn't do bench press, and this is the reason why I don't do barbell bench press. When you're going to flex your chest, think of muscle the way you flex it. So when I'm going to flex and squeeze my chest, I don't squeeze my chest like this. I'm not getting much squeeze. See how my chest isn't contracting as much? When I'm squeezing my chest is when I bring it in like this. See how there's much more squeeze? When I'm bringing my hands closer together, and when I'm coming at different angles, that's when my chest flexes more. Split is push, pull, legs. Since this is a total push day, I do want to hit a little bit of my shoulders. So on my incline, as you can see, I'm doing 135 pounds. This is going to be the primer set. So, or you can say warm up set. So I have 135 here. I'm gonna do it to 20 to 15 reps. I'm gonna do 15 reps today just because I pre-exhausted, but you're going to do a higher rep range to begin your exercise. When you're going heavy right off the bat, your form could be off the whole time and it's gonna ruin the entire exercise. So I just wanna go light here, work on the way down, focus on my chest, keep my scapula contracted, pinch back, act like there's something in between your shoulder blades and you're trying to pinch it, and just keep that chest motion like this. So we're gonna do our set of 15 right now. All right guys, so this is gonna be a set of 10 now. The first set, warmed up my chest. I'm ready for good form now. I'm not going super heavy, as you can see, 185, not too heavy. And I'm gonna focus on bringing the weight down, contracting my chest up. And I don't go all the way up because that puts a lot of tension on my shoulders. So you just have to find where your range of motion is. right, going all the way down and then coming up to right about here is where my chest is contracted the most. If I go right here, see how my shoulders came out of place and my scapula isn't pinched anymore? So my scapula's pinched, come down, right here is good, right here, I'm out. We're on the flat dumbbell bench press, and this is gonna help us get that range of motion across the body. So like I said, chest brings your arm up and it brings it across. So it's gonna be a good exercise. Get back here, get the scapula back, come right up, and you're gonna squeeze that chest at the top. Like I said, I kind of twist my hands as I come up, just because your chest likes to twist inward. So just like this. So I'm gonna come up, twist a little bit, and then I'm also going to do some isolateral movements as well. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna take one dumbbell and come across the body. So as I'm benching, I'm gonna bring one arm across like this, and then the next arm just across the body. Going lighter for my first warm-up set, a set of 15 to start off to activate the chest. I'm gonna superset that with, I call it an underhand scoop and press. So I'm taking 30 pounds and I'm holding it with my hands like this. So I'm holding it with my hands like this. I'm gonna stand up and do it, I'll show you. And I'm just gonna go like this. Hopefully you got a nice little pump in your chest. You really feel the contraction and stuff. I just finished my shoulders and my triceps as well, so I'm really feeling it. But just a few other tips before you go, just so I can make it almost like a complete guide to building a bigger chest. Even though my chest is still underdeveloped, I've come a long way on building my chest. It's definitely a weak point for me, and a few factors I can play into it. One factor that there's nothing you can do about really is genetics. So if you want this big barrel chest like Steve Cook or something, you might not have that because you don't have the same exact genetics as him. But that's not an excuse. So a few other tips that are gonna be super important is frequency. Work out your chest twice, maybe 3 times a week. Maybe do 100 push-ups every single day. Make sure you allow your chest to rest as well, but make sure you do push-ups maybe every single day. I do push days twice a week. So this is my second chest workout. It's later in the week, Thursday. So this is my second chest workout, my second push workout. So make sure the frequency is high on your chest. Next is gonna be nutrition. You cannot grow bigger. You cannot have a bigger chest. You can't have a bigger body. You can't have more muscle without eating right. Nutrition is gonna be key for any of your goals. You gotta make sure you're eating right. You gotta make sure you're getting adequate water. You gotta make sure you're getting sleep. Sleep's another huge part of it. So make sure you're getting everything along with the training and play these techniques into play. It's helped me tremendously build up a bigger chest, get a better squeeze on my chest altogether, and overall build my chest bigger. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you level up your life, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.